Hello, welcome to this week of Wildcat All Access. I'm your host, Tommy Kissick, alongside James Weaver and Zach Kokoska. The girls volleyball team suffered 2 defeats recently. They were to Kiski area and Connellsville, both section matchups. The Lady Cats took a game off of Kiski, but they eventually lost 3-1. The Lady Cats lost in straight sets to Seaville. Noelle Carrata led the team in kills both games, and Jessa Arilla led the team in assists. The Lady Cats will attend a tournament this weekend, which is a good way to get things back on track.
The girls' tennis team took on Armstrong Thursday and came out with a 5-0 win. On Wednesday, the girls defeated Norwin 4-1. This win brings their overall record to 8-2 and their section record to 5-1. The girls have their next match against Gateway today. Good luck, girls.
The golf team is off to a great start this season with a record of 9-0. The Cats also captured the Westmoreland County Coaches Tournament earlier this season as well. If the Cats are able to take care of Norwin today, they will have a shot to win the section as they will take on Indiana area at home.
The girls' soccer team has had an incredible week. The girls took home 2 victories and 1 tough defeat. Against Laurel Highlands, it did not take long for senior Hannah Mears to find her way to the back of the net, scoring a total of 4 goals, with the final score being 4-0. The girls finished with a score of 6-0 against Connellsville, but lost to Hempfield 1-3. The Cats started off the season on a rough patch, but have now found confidence.
We just really have to believe in ourselves. Coach always says to achieve, you've got to believe. And earlier in the season, we had some problems really with confidence. And now I think getting some section wins under our belt, we have a lot more confidence. We found the 11 girls that are willing to play and really go all out and just believe in ourselves.
The Cats plan on defeating Norwin and Penn Trafford the next time around.
Our goals for the rest of the season are definitely to the second time around, beat the opponents of Norwin and PT that we lost to the first time, beat everyone else, and make playoffs, and hopefully make it past the first round.
The girls are developing great team chemistry.
The biggest challenge faced so far was definitely keeping a team bond together and finding the 11 players in the field that were really going to give their all. We decided not to have a JV team this year. Our coach kind of decided that for us. So for those girls to come to practice every day and knowing that they might not get in the game, I mean, that says something. You know, they're really dedicated, they push themselves, and having their support there, that's a huge deal. And it just really shows how close our team is this year.
The boys' soccer team has had a bit of a rough stretch this past week, losing their last 2 games to Penn Trafford by a score of 3-1 and to Norwin by a score of 3-0. Although they have had a rough couple of outings, the Cats are still 4-2 overall and in good shape to finish the season strong. I believe the Cats will be able to turn this around quickly and get back to their winning ways.
The Latrobe Wildcats football team showed a spark of energy in the first half of their most recent game against Connellsville. The Cats proceeded in the locker room with a 17-14 lead at halftime, but it unfortunately took a loss to the Falcons shortly after. The Wildcats will now face McKeesport this week at the Tigers' home stadium, hoping to give Latrobe the first win of the season.
On Tuesday, the cross-country team held their final home meet against Penn Trafford in Franklin Regional. They won against Penn Trafford and lost to Franklin Regional, with Maria Kowalski leading the girls with a new personal record with a time of 20 minutes and 11 seconds, while Gage Handwork led the boys, placing third overall with a time of 18 minutes and 49 seconds. The girls' record this season is 4-1, with Tuesday being their first loss. The boys' record this season is 2-3. They concluded the evening with a ceremony to the seniors for their dedication and effort through the years. Their next meet is next Tuesday at York against York and Norwin. We go now to Zach Kokoska with the Den Report.
The Latrobe Wildcats Den is one of the craziest in the section. Through cheers, boos, and exciting chants, Latrobe student section continues to give our teams motivation to beat whoever they may play. With a hilarious Den leader and a wild group of students, all of Latrobe citizens, whether students or adults, are looking forward to seeing what awesome things the Den has in store each week. This week's Den theme is neon. Please wear your most blinding and fluorescent colors to McKeesport tonight to support your Wildcats at 7:30. Before ending, here is this week's inspirational quote. When you're about to quit, remember why you started. Good luck tonight, Cats.
Thanks for tuning in to this week of Wildcat All Access. We'll see you next week.